What's good? What's poppin'? What's decent? What you got? Dom back again. I'm gonna bring you a Pokemon Showdown live in the OU tier with my boy Stakataka. Made with the team from my friend Jose, Mental Herb. Sorry, speaking all that made me lose my voice. Trick Room, Magikarp, Stealth Rock, Memento. Got Life Orb, Crawdaunt, Vitinium Z, Magearna, Zip Club, Marowak, you know, standard on every Trick Room team. Mental Herb, Cresselia. You'd be surprised how often that comes in handy. Then we got Trick Room, Life Orb, Stakataka. I really wish I could have the Continental Crush on it, but I really need the Vitinium Z on the Magearna. Excuse me. And we got a team with a Naganadel and probably Meteor Mash Lucario, so that's pretty threatening. As well as Discord, but having Trick Room up will definitely help with that. Needing Smeargle probably. I'm just going to go ahead and go right for the Magic Coat, hoping he spores. He goes for the Stealth Rocks. That is fine with me. I'm just going to go for Magic Coat again. He goes for Stealth Rocks again, and I will literally stall him out of these if I have to. He's determined to get those rocks up. That is fine. And we'll go for Magic Coat again. So he kills himself for no reason. Perfect. And I can just Memento this. Beautiful. So he goes for a nasty plot. And Naganadel is looking pretty good here. I mean, Stakataka, my bad. Crawdaunt also is really good here. Not sure which one is more important to me right now. Alternatively, Magearna just wins, literally. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go with my boy Magearna for now. Actually, no, because I can set up that later. I'll just go Stakataka. And I'll just go for Gyro Ball because it literally knocks out everything. Bar Lucario, maybe? Charizard's not a switch-in. And Lucario's not a switch-in either now. He should bring in Coco here. That's fine. We'll go for Earthquake. Actually, no, Coco would have been a bad play. I was just assuming he wanted to get the, yeah, there it is. I was assuming he was going to want to get that up. I can just go for Gyro Ball again. Trick Room was the play, and that was really stupid on my part, but he sacks his Charizard here, which is really, really good for us. And he'll have to bring in the Stakataka, bring in the Hawlucha. It's just so easy to sweep with this thing. I'm going to Trick Room just in case he SDs. Yes, he does. He got greedy, and we're going to finish this off 6-0'd by Stakataka. Beautiful. That's how I like to start off alive. GG. Puts us right at 1632. Beautiful. I will be right back. I need to close my window. And we got another one, and it would have been easier if he had a Smeargle on here, but I think we'll be able to manage this as well. Again, I think I can just lead off with Uxie. Unless he's banded, he will not be able to knock me out, so I'm just going to go for the Trick Room. Even with the band, it does knock me out. So I will try to get my rocks up here as I succeed, and I will go for Memento here so he gets his own rocks up. Sorry for skipping turns, by the way. I can just bring in Crawdaunt here and go right for a Crab Hammer, because if he goes into Manaphy, he sacks his Lopunny. Yeah, as long as that hits, beautiful. That's a huge threat gone. Absolutely gorgeous. He brings in the Landorus, and again, I think I'll just Crab Hammer here. So he brings in Manaphy, which I'm not really worried about. Yeah, knockoff should kill from here. He's pretty much forced to, yeah, he tail goes to my face, which I don't agree with. I don't think the crit mattered, but even if it did, I had Aqua Jet afterwards. So he brings in his zone. We are slower than it, but yeah, Crest is actually a fine switch into this. He'll probably just Volt Switch, so that's the only problem. And I'm not Lightning Rod on that. So just go for Aqua Jet here. Get off a little chip. We get the momentum now. We can decide what we go into according to that. 372. We probably little knockoff here as well. But Magearna is always the play here. We'll just go for a Trick Room. And if he goes into Landorus, I have to Floor Cannon, and it loses me some momentum, unfortunately, but it's okay. After I Trick Room, I'm just going to go for the Z move. Beautiful. Now I don't have to risk a focus blast against that. That was a little bit more threatening. And I believe we can kill Weavile after the rocks. He just forfeits, so we're at 1652 now. Stakataka taking lives. We'll grab another Stakataka battle. This is the fastest live I've had in a minute. Again, Uxi's looking really good here. Just that Trick Room plus Memento is really dirty. I'm going to Magic Coat just in case he tries to get his rocks up. Nice. We'll go for Trick Room here. Yes, he's probably debating whether I'm going to spam it or if I'm going to... Yeah, he goes for U-turn as I thought he would. And he goes out into Lopunny. So he can waste one of our Trick Room turns. So that's a smart play on his part. I kind of want to keep this. And just go into Stakataka. So there's no way he's high jump kicking. That play made no sense at all. Like none. Absolutely none. And I'll just go for the Grab Hammer. Tangrowth comes out. Look at that damage. Alright, so now something's getting knocked off. And it's going to be Magearna, and then Crab Hammer should be able to pick up that kill from him. We get a double crit, unfortunately, for him. Yeah, that is pretty unfortunate. I'll just go for another Crab Hammer. Get rid of Magearna, which was a big threat. I'm really annoyed Stakataka got knocked out early because that was indeed a very good boon for me. Kartana is going to come out and what do we do here? Go Crest. Beautiful. And if I can get this Ice Beam off, that'll be perfect. I hope those rocks were worth it, my man. And we'll just go for another Trick Room here. I'm expecting maybe Cure him. Yep. So he takes that rock damage. Beautiful. And do I want to Lunar Dance into Crawdaunt, or do I want to... Honestly, I could just whittle this thing down with Ice Beam and just spam Moonlight. That's doing nothing. I hope he's not Roost. He probably is. Yeah, he is. Alright, that's fine. I'll just Moonlight up again. Go for another Trick Room. Hopefully he doesn't get a crit or have Outrage, I guess. And we'll just Lunar Dance here. And I think Magearna is the move now. Because what else would I set up on? I guess Tangrowth. Alternatively, Marowak is looking good. I'm going to keep Marowak in the back because once Lopunny is gone and Lando are gone, that's a very good alternative. I'll just go for a knockoff here. Crawdaunt's still doing really well. So it will knock out Kieran with a Life Orb. It'll probably kill Lando if he decides to go into that, which is the better play. Yeah, just sack that off. So this opens up a really good opportunity for my Marowak to win now. He'll probably bring in Lopunny and go for the Fake Out to stall out a Trick Room turn, but then I'll just go for knockoff again. I'll go for... yeah. We'll just go for another knockoff. Knock off that thing's Assault Vest, and are we faster than it? Probably not, but I'll go for knockoff anyway. So we get rid of that. I now have a sack I can use. He'll probably go into Kartana though. That would be the best play. Cure him, interesting. I'm gonna spam knockoff just so he can't, yeah. I really think Kartana was the move there, and maybe trying to go for the Smart Strike, even though that really wouldn't work, but, yeah, we'll just go Uxie, get up our Trick Room, and then go for Memento. Oh my gosh, he gets a crit. That's ridiculous. That's actually really bad. So he kills himself. And we get the special attack drop, so that's pretty good. I'm sorry for skipping turns, it's just a habit. And I haven't recorded in a long time. And we just go for the all-out pummeling here. knockout lot bunny, so you can't trick room shenanigans me. I don't know what he was predicting me to go for there. But unless he's got like protect on this, just out of curiosity, I want to see how much Thunderbolt does to him. Actually knocks him out, so that's awesome. GG. Oh, that guy was 1931. Wow. Where's that on the ladder? 1930. He was right there. He was like 44th on the ladder. Not even bad. Alright, we'll grab one. You know, I don't really want it to be a super long live, but we just got 3 good wins, and it's only been 10 minutes. Let's try to stretch it out to like 20. Nice little, you know, you can sit down on the toilet, watch a YouTube video. Not even bad. You know what I'm real hyped for though? Thanksgiving. I'm about to put a hurtin' on some Thanksgiving food. And my family makes this signature stuffing. And I made it for my fiance, and she just fell in love with it. And then she gave it to her mom. I gave her a little slice to take to her mom too, because until now we've been doing separate Thanksgivings where we try to make what we can, but you know, both our parents are divorced, so we got 4 houses to go to every Thanksgiving, plus family friends, so it's not really realistic, but we're gonna try to squeeze everybody in this time. You know, probably lose here because Greninja and Mimikyu put a huge halt to my plans. But yeah, I think Uxie's still just the right play, because unless he specs, and even then I think we live one, we just have to hope he doesn't flinch us. He goes for the toxic spikes, and I'm just gonna go hard into Marowak here, I think, because it's like the least useful thing for me. So he gets both layers up. Not too good for me, not too good for me, to be sure. But we can just fire off a nice solid Flare Blitz. If he goes Lando, it'll do enough. Then I'll go for Shadow Bone after that, because it means he'd probably be stashed, that's right. We'll go for Shadow Bone here. And then we get one good hit. I'm hoping he goes Lando. He goes Zygarde. That's the right play. That's definitely the right play. We'll go for Shadow Bone. He goes for Protect. We'll go for Shadow Bone again. Again, this thing's not really super useful, so if he wants to do some sort of shenanigans right now, yeah, alright. So here, I think my best bet might be going into Crawdaunt, or just bring out Uxie again. I should have stayed in, and I need to remember this team, because if I had Magic Coat, then whew, that would help me a lot. So we'll just go for another Trick Room. Uh-oh. Go for Memento. I'm gonna Trick Room again. I don't know if Memento hits through this, but I don't want him to stall out my turns with Trick Room. That's fine. That's not fun. I thought that went through sub for some reason. Well, I might have just lost. This guy has like a flat out counter team to me, man. Oh, Cresselia eating it up. Not even bad. Do you have E-Speed? Sorry, I was just very tense. So that's definitely Mega. We can go into our Magearna now, I want to say. Alternatively, I can go into my own. No, let's see, we'll definitely die. I'm not even gonna mess with that. Let's go for Trick Room here. That's irritating. I'll just go for all out pummeling because I don't really have any other option right now. God, this guy literally has a counter team to my team. Like, Every single thing is a counter. The Gyarados is a counter. The Zygarde is a counter. Greninja sets up the counter with the toxic spam. Lando's not really a favorite to deal with on my team. And what I want to do is go into the Uxie to do the to dodge his Earthquake. Alternatively, he could bring in Zygarde, I guess. He does. And we'll just go for a Floor Cannon that knocks us out. We go for Uxie. I'm just going to... I just did the same fucking thing I did before. I'm just going to exit that because there's no way I was winning. I messed up big time at the beginning. Had I gone for Magic Coat on that Greninja, then he would have been poisoned and not been able to do that with the Zygarde. So, you know, fool me once, shame on me. But he will not fool me twice, I guarantee that, if I ever see him on the ladder again. I'm actually pretty sure I played him before when I wasn't recording, because that looked familiar to me. Let's see, is this Hazard Stack or Z-Move? That is a question. Yeah. Nah, because if he can't Baton Pass anything. Is Baton Pass itself banned, or is multiple boost banned? I don't remember. Let's go for a Trick Room. Get our rocks up. He goes for Tunabuto. And we will go into ours. I want to go Stakataka really bad, but this lets me get Trick Room up on, like, yeah, I want to keep this. Maybe Marowak. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna just go for Shadow Bone. Does not quite get the KO. He does not either, though. And you don't have a switch into Shadow Bone, so we get rid of Gudra. Unfortunately, it was at the expense of like a lot, but he doesn't have priority, which is a really good. He has Sucker Punch on that, actually. We'll go back into Uxie. Pray he's not. All right, maybe not my best play. Go for Trick Room. I'm surprised that did that much. He is not. This is just Scolipede, and I have pretty high defense. Like, if he probably has Earthquake, superpower. What the actual fuck? What kind of defense is that? Oh, I have no HP, that's why. Alright, that was just dumb on my part. That was really dumb on my part. That just literally swept. Oh, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot, I am an idiot, I am an idiot, I am an idiot, I am an idiot. Started off real strong, but I am showing my ass now. There's no reason to keep Marowak either. It wasn't really that valuable. But he's giving me a free all-up pummeling. And I can pray that after Rock's Thunderbolt kills Victini. Yeah, we'll just go for that. He goes right for the blue flare. Blue flare. Not a bad play at all. Not a bad play at all. We'll go back into Marowak just because he doesn't have switch-ins to it. And what I'll have to do is go into Crest on whatever he brings in next. And do the, yeah. Get my Trick Room back up. Trick Room up. Lunar Dance. Wait, what? How is he faster than me in and out of Trick Room? Whatever. It's probably a speed type, but that's like just really bad luck. What the fuck is going on? How? It's not even the same speed tier. It's 157, that's 146. I got the Trick Room up and he's still faster than me. Am I missing something? Because that just should not have happened that way. Did my speed get lowered at any point in time? He goes for play rough. Twisted dimensions return to normal. Mawaw's still faster than me, uses trick room. I use trick room, he's still faster than me. Or slower, I guess, here, but that means that was a speed time and he was 157. But why was he faster than that if that's 146? I must be missing something, or that was a glitch or something. I have no freaking idea. In the comment section, if you know what went wrong there, please let me know. Because that made 0 sense to me. And he's like, what? I mean, I want to see GG, but I don't. Yeah, he leaves anyway. Dickhead. Alright, we'll grab one more and try to end this on a win. Yeah, again, Uxie just seems like a decent play. That last game was very suspect. I can't think of anything that would have caused that to happen. Unless Lunar Dance is a negative priority move, which it might be. That's probably what it was. I'm gonna magic coat just in case this is the top fucking course. That makes me want to blow my brains out. I'm going hard floor cannon. No, I'm not. I'm going for trick room. Because if he goes hard heat rain, then I need to have my Titanium Z in the pocket. Alright, come on, man. 20 minutes turned into 22 minutes. I started off so strong and now I'm just getting shat on, man. Oh well. It's so fun. Come on, dude, make a move, please. I hate people that do this. I make my moves like immediately, which is not normal, I'll give you that, but I also don't like take forever. I have to be refreshing to play against. Alright, that's what I'm talking about, Magirna. Let's go. Bring it back. I'm hoping he doesn't go Lando because I would love to be at normal. I'm gonna go for floor cannon just in case. Also, I don't know why he didn't just go into Magirna. Fakes me out, as I thought he would. We'll go for floor cannon. Yeah, there we go. Alright, yeah, he's wasting my turns. He knows what he's doing. Go back to Uxie. He shouldn't attack me. So we live that. And we can sack this and whatever he brings in. A lot funny. That actually works out really nicely for me. Because that skips his fake out. We can bring Magirna back in. Or even Crest for that matter. Go for a trick room. And if he so chooses to bring in Magirna. Actually, let me look at this just for a second. User faints and blah blah blah. Fails if users the last unfainted Pokemon in his party. That was not the case. It doesn't say anything about negative priority. I didn't know Trick Room was negative priority. That's interesting. And we can just go hard Stakataka because there's no way he's staying, and that would just be dumb. Beautiful, and now we get our kill. Who dying? You bringing in Lando? Lando's gonna get 2-hit KO. You lose him on right now. Accept your fate with dignity. Although Magirna might be too slow for Gyro Ball to do a lot. Maybe I just want an Earthquake. Nah, because if he goes Lando, I need to be able to get that hit off. And even if it's 97, that's still pretty high base power. Coming off 397 attack, you know what I'm saying? Why does this man take so long? Please. I'm begging you. Ah, nice, fresh, refreshing lemonade. Limonata. Go for another gyro ball. He's shuffling around now because he knows he's in trouble. Lottie or Lopunny, I think, will still die from here. Just because they're so fast. Magearna probably will be 2-hit KO still. Like, still something is either dying or getting so weakened that I can clean up with another Mon. Or just set the Trick Room back up and do my sweep again. Because he doesn't have good answers to Crest. Like, immediate answers. And the minute he brings Lopunny back in and I'm not under room, then I can just bring Crest back in and go for the Trick Room again. The biggest threats to me still right now are definitely Greninja, because if he catches me outside of the room, then you see I have no switch-ins to it. Lottie as well outside of the room. I do have Magearna still at pretty much full health, and Crest, so I can deal with him kind of. And Lopunny is just annoying because it wastes my turns. So I don't get one more kill here. I'm gonna go hard into Crest here. Get my Trick Room back up. And I'm going to Lunar Dance into Stakataka. Stakataka. I can just see someone using that in a rep in 2018. Speaking of 2018, probably next summer, I'm sure, either then or before then, we'll see whatever the new Switch game on the or the new Pokemon game on Switch will be, which I'm super excited for because I was literally talking to my friend yesterday because I have Skyrim on there. It's just super surreal to be in the time we're living in. Like, yeah, we have a lot of political strife and like the world's pretty much about to end, like according to the news, and probably the case. So that's scary, but at the same time, like, I remember being 10 years old, going on road trips and like having my Game Boy and stuff with me, and I would always be sad that I couldn't bring like my PS2 or my Sega, because I just loved my Sega back then. Mortal Kombat and Sonic, those are the OGs. Anyway, I just had always wished I could pack my games with me and play them in the car when we were on road trips and stuff, and it just wasn't in the cards. But it was really cool to imagine being able to play like Pokemon Coliseum or what was I playing then? Jack and Daxter, stuff like that in my hand, and now I'm literally holding Skyrim in my hand. And like, it's the entire game, and when you take it out of the Switch, the cartridge is literally smaller than a DS cartridge, and you literally just hold it and you're like, wow, the entire game of Skyrim, a game that I've put over 100 hours into, is in this little teeny, like 1 inch by half an inch square, or rectangle I guess here, but I don't know, it's just awesome. Technology is coming really far. Some might argue it's going too far. I'm really, really glad that that did not kill. He specs for sure. Or scarfed maybe, I guess. I just need my other kill. And I'm pretty sure Magearna can clean up this game. Because the things... Wow, he gives me Lottie. Beautiful. I'm gonna let this go down here. You know what? Alternatively, I probably want to keep the Chronon. Is Chronon good here? Crab Hammer does a good amount to Magearna. Yeah, I'll just let this go down. She goes to fake out. He still might miss his high jump kick, so that's always wonderful. So I'll go for Trick Room in case he misses. That's what I'm talking about, Stakataka. You are the OG. That is what I'm fucking talking about. Yes! Beautiful. This Mon is the champion. Taking lives out here, man. Are you water shuriken? About to find out. That's all Gucci. That is Gucci. And we'll just go for a knockoff here. Yeah, and just go for a Crab Hammer, which means we can go for this this here Aqua Jet and knock him out and claim that life, and that is GG. And we're gonna finish this live off at 1673. So we lost some points, gained some points, but honestly, I haven't been this consistently high on the ladder in a minute, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself. The live went a little longer than I wanted to at 30 minutes, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please continue to do so. With the new mods and new mechanics, I'll probably be putting out a little bit more content. I want to try to get into streaming, but you got to keep in mind the holidays are coming up and finals are coming up, so I know I always say that at the end of these videos I do on a whim, but I really want to get back into it. Like my boy Aster just got into GBA, and that's another surreal thing. It was literally like not even a whole year ago. It was this summer, like this past summer, and we were just talking when we first became friends, and he was saying like I'm sorry, it has been over a year, it was this last summer. Anyway, he was saying like in a year I want to be in the GBA, like that's my goal, and damn it if that kid didn't do it. So congrats to you, Aster. Everybody go check him out. I have a live coming out that he was in and Jose's in too, and we'll probably be doing more content and stuff together. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a really good holiday. Stay safe out there, study for your finals, don't kill yourself, etc. So yeah, peace.